let's just start. uh, Today I'll show you how we can handle or make a HTTP request to any database using REST API in React. First of all, we will require a database. Okay, so I'll open a new window. Okay, I'll check Firebase. Okay, so this is my Firebase. Here I have created a real-time database which has a JSON called name, and it has two fields. Again, name as Harry Potter, and another name is Ron Weasley. Okay, there is a missing in Weasley, but it's okay, we understood. So first of all, I'll create a method or function, whatever you want to call, let's call it request form. Okay, and of course I want to use that method, so I will export it. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm missing my arrow here. Where is that arrow? Okay, I'll create. So we want to make this call on an event. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I'll just create a button which will fetch the data. Okay. On click, it should call an handler called fetch data handler. Cool. Now we will write a fetch logic for this handler. First I should declare it. Fetch data handler, which is also a method. This okay. Fine. So to make a call, to make an HTTP call, React uses an inbuilt method called fetch. We'll call this method called fetch. In that, you have to give the URL of your database. Okay, this is the URL of my database. Copy paste it. Okay, Control V, and this is the name of the JSON I want to fetch. And coincidentally, its name is name only. Okay, name.json. Okay, you can send also here an object which will include method. If you won't send a field method, it will be automatically get request. You can send the body, you can send a header, but since we are just making a get request, so we won't require this. Okay, now this fetch will return a promise, and we all know how to, if we want to use a promise, we have to resolve it using then method. Okay, we do that, we do blah da da da, fetch respond. Okay, so what happened is that we want to convert whatever the response we are getting into JSON. Okay, we will just convert this into JSON, which is an inbuilt method in React. Okay, again I want to open this dot then. Okay, data, and here I'll just console it. I won't use a lot of logic here. Let's just see what data we are getting. Okay, and I need to put this in app.js. I'll just rest com. Okay, it's here. So let's just go and see what's happening. Okay, this is our fetch data, and I'll just click, and as you can see, we got the data with the name Harry Potter. This is an ID, this is Ron Weasley. Okay, now you want to suppose do something with your ID, like you want to process the data. How would you do that? Because the way we are getting a data is there is some cryptic key which Firebase will create, which we don't know what it will be, as our data. How we will get our data? We need to do certain things. Let's try this. Okay, what I'll do, I'll create an array. I'll name it a maintain data, and I'll put it this. Okay, and I'll do a looping. And what I'll do, key in data, and maintain data. I'll push an object here. Okay, who will have an ID, which will be our key, and will have a name attribute, which will be our data key dot name. Okay, cool. We have done this. Now let's see. Okay, I am getting an error. Key is not defined. I'm sorry. React component key is not defined. 777. Okay, I need to add let here. Cool. Now let's just print it and see what's the process data is there. Okay, sorry, I should not write key, I should write maintain. Okay, I'll just refresh it. See, ID, your unique cryptic Firebase ID, and the name will be Harry Potter. That's how we are handling. Now, as you can see, this is a very, it will not be a very clean code, if you can say that. It has two then and then again, then there is again we are doing something. So let's do one thing. Let's clean this code a little bit. Okay, how you will do that? Okay, I'll just comment it. Okay, we have so what I'll do, I'll make a constant response async. Okay, sorry. What I'll do. My apologies. Okay. First, I need to put this method, whatever the handle method we are calling, to async. Okay. And then what I'll do, I'll put respond equal to this, and then I'll put a wait here. Okay. And const dot, I'm getting an error. Data equal to await respond dot JSON. Okay, and we can now do the logic here. Okay, I have to uncomment this. Let's see what happens now. See, we're getting again, it's working. Okay, if we fetch the data, it's working. So as you can see, this code is much cleaner compared to this one. No internal looping and all and everything, no internal function. Cleaner, better. Okay, now what happened is there can be an error. Okay, how to handle error in this? If we use dot then method, what we were using earlier, we could have used dot catch after that, and it would have worked. Now let's see how we can do in async. So you need to do is what you need to try. Okay, and then you need to catch will take an error. Okay, put all these code in try. Okay, and here if we check respond dot okay is there, then we will run this code. Okay, I did something wrong. Okay, control do. I'll just put this into control X, control V, and I'll put this. So first will be this. Okay, and it will require one more. Cool. Be careful while doing all this thing. For me, this is a constant problem I face, but okay, let's see. Then this is done. My if condition is this, if respond is okay. Now I will put my else condition. If respond is not okay, I'll send a message. Something is wrong. Okay. so else should come inside the trial. Okay, here I'll log, I'll print error dot message. Okay, let's see. I'll just remove n from this and we will try to fetch data, and apparently it is fetching. Okay, let's check why it is fetching. It should not. Okay, I got an error. Okay. This should not come inside this. It should come inside this. So my suggestion would be, please be careful while you copy paste the data. See, failed and something is wrong. You can use this message to show here. Okay, this is done. What else we can do? So this is how we will handle an HTTP request for fetch data. Now if you want to post a data, so I'll just create a button. What I'll do, you know what? I'll just copy paste everything, okay? I know what you're thinking. Again, she will copy paste and mess it up, but this time I won't. Okay. Let's just add E. Sorry, add N. I'll add N to this also. Then here I'll create a body. Okay, first I'll do a method. Okay, method I'll put post. Then body. So for body, what I'll suggest is to stringify your JSON. Stringify name, and we will give Hermione. I think it's, I don't know spelling of Hermione. Hermione. My apologies if it was wrong, but you get it right. Okay, if respond is okay, then it should do this. Just do a tab here. It'll show this. Okay. If the respond is okay, we won't be getting any data because it's a post, right? So we won't be needing this maintain thing. Instead, I'll just say what happened was, success. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what's happening. Okay, post data, success. And we can go and see in the database, see a new created or migrated. So this is how we will do the HTTP request on React. I hope you got a little bit idea. You can go on and research on more that. Thank you for watching.